Welcome, Libra. Welcome to your end of September 2021 love reading. I'm Dee, and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I pulled most of your cards ahead of time before I turned on the camera, so maybe it'll save a little bit of watch time for you. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos for the most accurate overview of your personal situation. And please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, share, hit the notification bell. It all helps me grow my channel, and it's very appreciated. Thank you to all the people who've subscribed. I truly am grateful. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards for you. Right there they are. Man, you've got a powerful reading here, Libra. I'll hold these words of wisdom cards till the end and pull a couple from this deck when that time comes. Oh my goodness. You've got probably 4 extra cards here than most other signs for this particular series of readings. You were being very obedient in a relationship that was very, very confusing and painful for you. And it feels like the pain stemmed from both emotional and physical abusive events that occurred within this relationship. I feel like you just felt like, this person broke up with you, or you broke up with them at some point in the past, and you were so sad. I mean, I feel the sadness here. You're just so sad and depressed after that. And then it seems like it could have been, even the same day you all got back together and you went right back into this relationship. And the second time that you went back in, it could have been, a week or a month or a year afterward, but it feels like, at least for somebody, it was very quickly. There was hardly any time between the breakup and the getting back together. It seems like you all just jumped right back into it, and because of the passion that's in this connection, and I'm getting that because of this card. Of the passion card is here on the bottom of the deck for an overall energy, and another overall energy is your regression, which means you've gone back into something here with this person, and it's created just loss of being grounded. It's like you didn't feel grounded in this relationship. You were always confused and in pain, in a dark place, like things were just falling apart all around you. You felt abandoned. This person would get angry and they'd lose control of their anger in so many ways. I mean, it was very, very disturbing for you. And it got to the point where you were just emotionally exhausted, and you started getting to a place where you could see that the emotional agony and the pain that you were feeling was real, and there was a real source of this. It was this person that you were committed to. And the dark energy here, Libra, this is just really troubling. You being an air sign and you being Libra is one thing, but the energy of the person I'm feeling in this reading who's a Libra, which is who I'm reading these cards for, this dark energy here, this evil, negative, sinister type, deep dark energy. It's just so dark and leading to ruin within this relationship and everything around it. Anything associated with this relationship was just led to ruin, to devastation, to complete and utter ruin. And you had to reach out and contact someone who you felt could give you some answers in this situation and teach you how to start learning how to forgive this person and to forgive yourself for all the things that you were allowing to happen to you, and all the ways you were allowing yourself to be treated in such a horrible way. But you see it. You're seeing it now. You're seeing that there are endless possibilities for you as long as you aren't with this person, that there's a new day there waiting for you. Beautiful messages from your ancestors, from heaven. These signs and symbols that you feel like hold great meaning for you. This is one here, the feather. This is symbolizes a symbolic message from a loved one who's passed, or just a divine message overall. And it's right here in the center with endless possibilities and grounded. And I feel like this person just brought out the worst in you too, you know? I mean, you didn't bring out the worst in this person because they are just made this way. This is who this person is, but it's definitely not who you are. But they brought the worst out in you that could be brought out of you. And you didn't like that person that you were seeing, that you were becoming. You don't like who you're becoming in this relationship. And you want to look forward to this, a new lease on life, endless possibilities, divine guidance and intervention, being grounded all the time, forgiving yourself for everything you've allowed to happen to you and those you love because of this relationship with this person, people you've had to isolate out of your life and turn your back on to keep peace with this person, the way you live. Everything about this relationship was just really, it was like it was rubbing against your natural grain. Your true love cards are, one is love does not abandon. It says love does not disown. It does not desert or leave without explanation or reason. Love communicates and reaches resolution. It learns, it teaches, and it grows. This is not love. And then the other one says, love is not easily angered. Love does not lose control in anger. This is not love. And at the bottom of the deck here on your true love cards, you got love is not rude. Love is kind. It is self-aware and considerate. This is not love. So your message overall here, I'm going to pull your words of wisdom cards. Your messages overall here are leaving this person behind is how you're going to, and I mean completely leave them behind. Don't keep going back into this relationship, because this regression card is showing us that you're going back more than once probably. Don't go back, and you'll be able to reap the rewards of the lessons that you've learned here with endless possibilities, a new lease on life, being grounded and connected with Source, divine intervention, divine messages from people who are protecting you and entities that are protecting you, your God, your Creator. Narcissistic abuse, narcissistic abuse syndrome, an outsider. Those are your words of wisdom cards. Now, what those are telling me to tell you, in the bottom of the deck here, is depression. So I can see that depression here and here and here. And in this ruin card, you know, attempting to be the ruination of you. But you're not going to let that happen, because you're seeing the message here. This person, you're suffering from narcissistic abuse syndrome. This is the same message here, or closely related. This is telling you that this person was a narcissist, is a narcissist with narcissistic personality disorder, which is the severe case of narcissism, which is very abusive in so many ways. Verbally, physically, sexually, financially, emotionally, spiritually. So you're suffering from narcissistic abuse by the hand of a narcissist with the disorder of narcissistic personality disorder. This person is not ever going to be in your tribe. They're not ever going to be in your circle of trust, in your tribe, in your, they're not ever in your realm of reality, because they're never going to be not an outsider. They don't know how to be real in a relationship or in life in general. So if you notice the color of these cards, they're black and white here, very gray and dark. So this person is an outsider. They're never going to be able to be taught or shown the way. This is who they are. They're dark. They're never going to see the light, and when they do, it'll just be because they're pretending to see it. They're going to mimic you, pretend like they're enlightened, until that mask falls off again. So this outsider is the one who has spewed their narcissistic abuse on you and caused this, trying to cause ruin in your life. And you, my dear, are suffering from narcissistic abuse syndrome. So that is what we were talking about in this, throughout this reading, is the abuse that you go through in a situation like this is very traumatic, and it's real. And you need to get some help to help you navigate through the healing process here. And there are a couple of ways to do that. To do it right, so that you know that you have walked through it and healed from it in as healthy a way as possible, for you to go on with your life without having baggage from this abusive type relationship, is to get help from a professional in the psychology field who specializes in narcissistic abuse victim syndrome or narcissistic abuse, that type of thing. And then and some of those are very expensive, which is why a lot of people don't get to reap the benefits of getting the help they need in a situation like yours. But there are also some coaching sites, one being in my description box, the Healing Tribe Coaching, where the prices are very affordable and attainable, and there are different ways to work through it. You can go in steps or stages or phases and pay as you're going, and soak it all in before you even have to buy the next step of the process, the videos, whatever. And either way, if you have the financial means, going to someone who charges $800 for the couple of hours of counseling for you, then great. I mean, do whatever you need to do to heal from this situation and heal properly. But if you don't want to spend that much money, or you can't, consider relationship counseling, and just make sure that they have somebody there who specializes in this type of situation, the narcissistic abuse syndrome, or the narcissistic abuse victim syndrome, or they call it two or three different titles, but it's all the same thing. You're suffering from real and true and proven trauma that affects your everyday life, from every part of your being, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your heart, everything. It affects it all. And if you find someone who understands that and how that works and how to walk through it and heal from it, then you're going to be doing yourself a great justice. So just don't try to do it on your own, because it's not something you can. It's not like someone lied to you and it hurts you and you just go get over that by drawing a boundary where you're never really going to trust that person again. This is a well thought out, deeply ingrained personality disorder that people have, and they inflict pain and agony on beautiful souls like you because they can. They can take advantage of you because you're loving and kind and open and thoughtful, and you just want to help. You just wanted to show them how they could be happier, be a better person, you know, show them how to treat people or fix their problem that all this is stemming from, you know, their childhood problems or their lack of trust because of another relationship or whatever. But it doesn't work that way. These people don't change. And if they do, they're just fooling you for a moment, and their mask will slip again. And then you'll have another decision to make after you've dug your heels back in again and committed to the relationship again and gotten yourself deeper and deeper into it. Then you get to make another decision make a choice whether you're going to stay again or not, because it's going to happen again. Whatever they're doing, it's going to progress and get worse over time. And sometimes it escalates quickly. Sometimes they just take baby steps, like boiling a frog, you know. Eventually the frog is going to be boiling, but it won't even know it until it's too late. That's your message here, Libra. I hope it reached you, because it's a very, very powerful reading here. And I hope I didn't scare you, but I don't believe in candy coating or walking around on eggshells in situations that are this serious, because some people don't survive these kind of relationships. Some people lose their lives in these types of relationships, or they lose their sanity or their sense of well-being, and they're just never able to regain it. You know, all those pieces you lose, some people just can't ever regain all those pieces. And I would hate for that to happen to you. So please understand why I've kind of let this message draw out. It's very important to me to get these messages to you about this kind of relationship. It's real. It happens every day. We don't hear about most of them because the people in them, they don't even know how they got to this point, much less know how they're going to explain it to someone who doesn't understand how something of this sort could just grab a hold of you and pull you under when you've known how to swim all your life. So that's why I'm here, to give this message to you. Libra, I hope you do, have access to everything you need to help you navigate this situation you're in, and I wish you well. I wish you the best. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. It'll help someone else who's watching this video as well, going through the same similar type situation. And it also lets me know I've reached you. And like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll be back soon with another reading, and I wish you well. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos as well. Take care, Libra.